Got my owl. Yeah, every tattoo has a, you know. One thing I know about everything, I can't say everything, but one thing that I do know is that I like waking up every day not knowing what the fuck I'm gonna do, okay? Like, I like just winging it, you know what I mean? Just sitting and watching the fucking, and just like analyzing and figuring out what the fuck is going on psychologically with myself, with society as a whole. And the only way you get out and fucking find that out is you talk to as many people as you can. You understand what I'm saying? Talk to as many people as you can, and then fucking, well, that's what you do. I'll do it on this. I'm fucking baked. Way better than meth. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Cause I can last on like one joint a day. You know what I mean? Get that in and then everything will be fine. Just sitting here watching the traffic. Waiting to die, basically. That's what we all are doing. We're all just waiting to die. It's just that, me personally, it's inevitable. But what if it isn't? You know what I mean? What if, you know, in the beginning, or wherever, like, we made this choice to be here. This is an experience. You know what I mean? This is a fucking thrill ride. My life is, and so is yours. All of ours. You know what I mean? Whoever's listening or watching this. Like, I make my videos because I make them for me because I can't remember. I got schizophrenia, remember? Anybody that pays attention. But I know I'd pay attention. But I need to remember. Yeah, I know I'm talking to you. Exactly. You see what I mean? So stop. No, dude. Not right now, man. Oh my God. See, I'm trying to do something. Yeah, I know, bro. But I'm fucking bored. I know. I'm just sitting here. I don't know where the fuck he's at. Oh my God. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. Alright. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, that's how that goes. I think about it sometimes. Like, the question of, like, comes up a lot is like, about love, right? I think somebody asked me how many times I love somebody, or how many times have you loved someone? My answer was once. Quickly, I said it. You love one time. Have that passion, that fucking drive, that, you know, the highest peak is that first time. And that could be in any experience, basically. And I've never loved again. How can you re-love? Love is eternal. in my dictionary. I don't know what language or what bullshit or what any of that type of crap or what religion you want to say or whatever, but at the end of the day, I look at the facts. Fact check, Google. If anything, then Google's lying to me. I've been working with Google for the past year. Off the books and shit. Not getting paid for nothing, but just doing research on just seeing how far, if I could talk to developers, how fast I could talk to them. Telling them shit. Just having that, like, relationship with them as a user. And then that way they know everything that you're doing on the phone. And then that way they can set you up with the right, forms, basically. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's selling your soul over. You know what I mean? Once you literally sign your soul over because you're reoccurring this situation, you have that choice to come back or not be here again. So y'all need to get ready for that question. You understand? Because it's coming. That's the fucking... That's the nail on the head right there. The head, or whatever the fuck. The head on the nail or whatever the bullshit is. But that... I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. But, all bullshit aside, though, if I could do it all over again, would I? No, and the answer is no. Would I ever do it over again? But you have to replay that exact same life, or you have to have a life where you have choices. Pick one. Those are your choices. You know what I mean? Think about it like that for a little bit. And then that sets a divide, and then you got two choices, and then it's just another fucking rabbit hole of existence, basically. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody can figure out our reason for existence, I think I would have figured it out, you know what I mean? Like, fucking at least 10 years ago. You know what I mean? But then I kept going and going and going, and this is every day. Okay? Every day. Every fucking day. Wake up and hate reality, but then have to put on a happy face and fucking keep going, but then actually be happy was the hard part, basically. You know what I mean? And then learning how to put it on fucking film, making it real, was the next step at that point. That way, Justin, the things that I can't remember, the phone can remember, and we can remember this time, and this would be, I think 40 would be a perfect number. Honestly. I think 40 would be a great number. I think 40 would be a good number. But at the same time, I think I'm going to go camping. You know? Honestly. Find a, I gotta get one of those things off of, like, the battery packs that, like, heat up in the sun and shit. But can't believe I've been talking for 9 minutes about bullshit, about the concepts of reality, about knowing that you know nothing, that you know not a goddamn thing. You know what I mean? It's just another fucking rabbit hole. There you go, I say it again. I could write a story the way I talk, right? It is what it is. What's up, psycho?
We're all living in the metric lies.
You're so crazy, dude. This motherfucker.
Yeah, listen to this shit.
What?
Huh?
What?
There we go. Oh.